This manhwa has the best fighting choreography in all of Manwha. This young man wakes up shocked. The last thing he remembers is losing to one of the 7 strongest people in the world. Before he died, he found out that the man that defeated him actually had a hand in bringing down his household. He screamed at his enemy, enraged by the truth. He looks at himself and realizes he was young again. A servant walks in calling for him, but before he could react, he had a blade on his neck. To the young man's surprise, the servant just told him off. Apparently earlier, he threw a tantrum and fell asleep. He also finds out that they are currently at the orc camp stationed on his family's territory. He is left in complete shock and pinches himself to double-check if he is hallucinating. After witnessing all of this, he now understood that he really returned to the past. Truth was that in the past, he resented his household as he felt inferior. Unable to withstand the criticism, he ran away and became a mercenary. After countless battles, he made a name for himself as one of the 7 strongest and decided to return and make up for his past mistakes. But it was too late. His family had already fallen. Now, though, it was all here in front of him. He chuckled to himself and reminded himself of the gruesome day he had returned to. The orc camp was originally attacked on this day, and many died. Originally, there were only 3 orc reported, but truth was that more than 20 would appear. With this in mind, he geared up, and just like that, the orcs arrived. They rampaged and attacked the soldiers. The squad commander appeared and tried to come up with a plan, but as he was thinking to himself, an orc came out of nowhere. Just before he could attack the commander, the young man pushes him out of the way and slices the orc hand and leg off. Everyone's jaw dropped. The weak young master just defeated an orc without any mana. He goes up to the commander and asks him to hand over his authority. The commander refuses instantly. Our main character isn't surprised, though, as he would have reacted the same. He realizes he had no other choice. As he takes down another orc with ease, he asks the commander if he knew what the most important thing in battle is. The answer is momentum. As such, he starts attacking the orcs relentlessly. He plunges into their horde. Using his skills and making minimal movements, he fought all of the orcs, perfectly striking their weak points. The commander compared him to a manaless swordmaster. Our main character starts luring the orcs towards a cliff. Quickly, the commander catches on and arranges the troops to follow the young master. Our main character knew he wouldn't be able to wipe the horde by himself, so he lured them to the cliff so that the soldiers could have an advantage. As the soldiers cornered the orcs, our main character jumps off the cliff edge. The soldiers defeat the orcs, but scream for the young master. As they look down the cliff, they see the young master hanging off the cliff with his sword. As the commander reaches his hand out to help, our main character loses his grip on the sword and falls. Suddenly, our main character sees memories of his beloved sister, Elena. He wakes up in his bed. He thinks to himself whether everything was a dream and attempts to get up, but his body aches in extreme pain. His maid walks in and tells him she was beyond worried, but to her surprise, the young master hugs her, saying he was glad to see her. He thought he would never get to see her again. He quickly decides to tell her he died and came back, but she brushes it off. She then asks what he was going to do if he was too hurt to attend the festival. Suddenly he freezes. She asks him whether he already forgot and tells him it would take place in a week's time. In a week's time, his beloved sister will be killed at the festival. Subscribe if you want to find out what happens next.